What's up guys, Philip here, and I am back in the garage. Gonna do a back day today, but I'm not gonna film the actual workout. I am, however, going to film how I warm up for any kind of push or pull day. This is a pretty standardized warm up that I have kind of come up with through just kind of trial and error and what seems to work for me. So first thing that I do is typically a stretch for my pecs and my shoulders. This has gotten even more important since you know why. But to do that, I warm them up through 4 different angles. So I kind of just start with an overhead stretch. You can feel this a lot in your pec and in your lat. So I kind of hold this for about 30 seconds. Okay, after that, I go to kind of a high angled stretch. So it's not completely overhead, but it still is with the arm above shoulder height. I'll do that for another 25 or 30 seconds. Next, I move to my arm at about a 90-degree angle and try to really stretch in this range of motion. Okay, the last angle that I usually pick is straight down. So if I come over here, I usually put my hand down like this, almost like you're doing a dip and getting a good stretch. I'm kind of in that front delt. And this kind of stretches that front delt and that pec area, especially if you're doing some pretty heavy pressing. So I usually hold that for about 20 seconds or so. Okay guys, so now my right arm and shoulder are done through that static stretching. I'm gonna do the exact same thing for my left arm, and then I'm gonna move to some more dynamic stuff. So I'll catch you after I get this left shoulder. Okay guys, so now the static chest and shoulder stretching is done. Next, I typically move to a dynamic warm up for my shoulders, which consists of about 20 to 25 just body weight lateral raises without any kind of weight. So we'll go ahead and knock out about 20, 25 of those. Okay, next I will do about 20 to 25 forward circles and 20 to 25 backward circles. Okay, now I typically take my handy dandy little neoprene dumbbell. This is about 8 pounds, and I do a circuit of a lateral raise with an external kind of rotation and diagonal external rotation. It's something that I saw Martins Lisi's do at one point. So I usually do about 10 of each of those. Okay guys, next I will migrate down to the floor to show you kind of the last series of exercises that I do to warm up for an upper body day. Okay guys, so now we are on the floor with our little 8-pound neoprene weight, and I typically do about 6 different things. I start with about 20 to 25 tricep extensions and bicep curls. So let's start with that. Next, I move into a chest press. Even when I do back day, I typically will do a couple of chest presses, like 15 to 20 reps. Okay, for the 4th and the 5th movements, it's just an external and internal rotation. I lay on my side. I have my dumbbell and I have my arm about 90 degrees between my arm and my torso. And I just let that fall back to the floor. So that external rotation. And I do some of those just to kind of warm up those rotator cuff muscles. Okay, so that is the external rotations. Now I'm going to work the internal rotations. Same idea. You have your arm about 90 degrees. You let the dumbbell come down to the floor in front of your arm, and you lift it up. Okay guys, so I'm going to do the other arm that same way, and then I will show you the last one that I do. Okay guys, so my right and my left arm are done with that light kind of weightlifting warm up. The last thing that I do while I'm down here is I take my dumbbell, I hold onto it, and I just let it stretch my lats out. And I'll throw in some reps, do 10 or 11 to actually warm my lats up, kind of the tops of my triceps and whatnot. And then I'll just kind of grab the dumbbell and let it stretch my lats. This is very important because you use your lats when you bench press as well. So you want to do this even on your push days. It seems like you wouldn't want to do it on your push days, but I found that it helps me on my push days as well when trying to engage my lats. I usually just hold that for a little while. Feel the stretch. Okay guys, that is kind of my warm-up routine for if I do any kind of upper body workout. That is kind of a skeleton. You can add to it, you can take away whatever you would like. I hope that you did find something in this that maybe you can implement. But the most important takeaway from this whole video is, even if you don't find any of this valuable, have a warm-up routine, guys. Don't go in and try to lift cold. Warm yourself up and be prepared for the workout that you are going to do for that day, whatever you find to be effective for you. I hope you found this helpful and informative. Tell me what you guys think down in the comment section below. I appreciate you guys watching as always, and I'll catch you guys later.